Hello, Island Hermit. How did you know? I get this raging freaking headache. Oh my God. I must be getting the goof. I don't know. Island Hermit has a video. Oh, and a channel too. I don't know if you knew that, but here you go.
Michael, please talk.
Michael, please talk.
Never have gotten to that stage for her status. So, yeah, literally, she has no paperwork right now.
You don't have no papers, man. Oh, she was an OnlyFans? Oh, okay. All right.
What can I do?
I don't know.
And
What
it's
can
his
you
choice,
do?
not mine. I'm not a toy. He cannot bring me to another country, make me to survive here, and after send me back. I'm not a toy. You can't do this to me.
That's it. You know? I hope you find someone, Natalie, that makes you happy, and, you know, you have a great family and everything else.
I'm 37. It hurts because
I mean, I'm terribly disappointed. Oh, hamster, you're back again already. Okay, I'll just. What's the matter with you guys? Go to Island Hermit's channel. Link right here. There you go. Check it. Rada. Hello, Rada. Yeah, Easy's back. Well, I had to go to the bathroom. Jeez, come on. You know, we all have needs.
I gave you 4 years of my life, and I left you without even taking my clothes.
You don't love him.
She left him without even taking her clothes. Okay.
You don't love me. We got married, and you were gone in 6 months, Natalie.
Mm-hmm.
I took you to my
You married this chick, dude? Bro.
dad's.
Michael, please, I don't want to talk about it.
To a bunch of
I don't want to talk about it because I know you're right.
places. Right. You made your bed, now you got to lay in it.
Getting hosed down by Chad.
I wasn't a priority for you.
Uh-huh. Right.
I just want you to know I did all I could, honestly.
What?
Okay? I have
You weren't that good in bed? Is that it?
I have no ill feelings against you, okay? I will always have a spot in my heart for you. It didn't
Okay. Chimpanzee.
work out. It didn't work out.
I married him for a green card. Now I don't get one.
Live in a completely different state. We're not together no more.
Is she laughing? It doesn't look like she's crying. Oh, my
Terribly
God.
sorry.
She's laughing. She has
It's
to.
time. It's time.
She's laughing.
It's been a whole year since you've been home.
I've been told I need to cry, but I can't. I have to laugh. My God. Well, let's go back to the comments and see how many more people are disappointed that I'm back again. Anyone else? Okay. SCE. Yeah. Hermit's mail order. Was that you, Hermit? Oh, my God. Oh, no. That's terrible. Make up your mind, hamster. We're streaming or not. Jesus God, you guys. What the hell? Everyone's on fire tonight. Rib Grunt is in the building. Hello. Island Hermit. Is that your ex chickie? Shakita? Is that her? No paperwork, no green card. Back to Russia.
No.
She's not crying. She's laughing her ass off. Well, what's this? Showing a little bit of cleavage. Are ya? No, my tits are just saggy. Hey, baby, how you doing? Talk to Chad here. You know, he'll get you fixed up.
Okay.
He'll give you a zinc shower all over those hooters.
I'm crying.
I wish I could cry fake more better. Wait, how do you say? I am kidding. Russian mail order bride gets sent back to Vlad. Oh, she's such a liar. She's not crying. It's like they give me 10,000 to show up on show. I pretend I cry. Now I'll go find another blue-pilled sucker. Yeah? Oh, don't you feel bad? It's there. She's laughing her ass off. Come on. It's not even convincing. Oh my God. We were just talking about ammunition and shit. Kentucky Ballistics. Let's shoot some stuff. What do you say? Can't do too much here, but we'll do a little because we can. Maybe we'll get some more hoo-ha commercials.
This is the George Harrison Rosewood Telecaster.
Really? Nice. I like me a Telecaster. I had a Strat, gave it to Jamie. It was all right. I mean, Strats are okay. The Telly, though, is chunky. I like it.
Available in
Like a
limited
Telly.
numbers.
Yeah.
And this is George playing on the Apple rooftop in London. The story starts in 1968 in Southern California in a secret R&D facility.
At the Fender Electrical Musical Instrument Company.
Two iconic designers collaborate on a Fender first,
Roger and Philip. All
using
right.
rosewood for a solid body Telecaster.
Nice.
The result is a unique and unparalleled resonance and sound signature.
They made the whole guitar out of rosewood. Shit.
This one-of-a-kind Telly makes its way across the Atlantic
Usually it's just the fretboard, but okay.
in its own seat, but then somehow through London traffic to I'll take that.
George,
Hey, Paul, there's a guitar on the porch.
did you get the telly?
There's a guitar in the garden.
George?
The Rosewood Telecasters.
Gotta be careful. Can't play anything that resembles the Beatles because that would be that would be a bad thing, and Susan would get pissed. Although I do like a Telly. I like a chunky Telly. Boom. Hey, Paul.
Hey, Phil,
Hey,
these
Paul.
numbers from the LinkedIn ads we just ran,
Yeah,
they're incredible.
they are. It's fucking amazing.
But like,
You too can get some LinkedIn ads. Go ahead. LinkedIn.com.
why?
I used HubSpot's integration with LinkedIn.
HubSpot. Well, fuck. Who knew that?
This makes league management so much easier.
That's why I used it.
Yeah, man. It's like easy and shit. All right.
Caliber.
I mean, am I wrong about the Telecaster? I like a Telecaster. It's kind of a chunky guitar. I like it. Peace unto my brothers. Believe he has an Ibanez. Who has an Ibanez? Who? Me? Yes, I have an Ibanez bass, but I do have a Fender Telecaster. I got the American Special over at Guitar Center. Nice guitar. Love it. Yeah, I've got the Ibanez bass, which is my beauty. I give it a kiss. I give her a kiss every time I play it. And I've got the Fender Telly. It's the Sunburst. Really, I love the Telly. Just feels really good. And then I got a cheapo Mitchell over here for an acoustic guitar. I mean, for $99. I mean, you just can't beat it. You know, yeah, it's not well, but it's fine. You know, I mean, it makes noise. See? And it half-ass stays in tune. And let's see, I got a couple of Vox amplifiers, some other shit. So anyway, let's get back to the guns, shall we?
See how many boards we make it through. So real quick before we get started, here's a close-up.
No, I'm just going to tell you, I'm surprised at this first one. It's like, no way. Yeah, let me just fast forward here a little bit. Got to be a little careful because Susan gets pissed.
28. Okay, let's start out with 9mm. We have a Glock Gen 4 Model 19, and we're going to be using some Underwood ammo. These are 9mm, 124 grain plus P full metal jackets.
Okay, he said plus P, right? So they're a little juicier than normal. So
And we're
watch
going to be
this.
7 yards back
Watch this shit. This is amazing.
from the pine board box.
Go ahead. All right, Scotty. This was prior to when he blew up his 50 cal. Now, I was thinking, 9mm? What? Pew, pew, pew. Right? I could throw a stone and go through more boards. No. Should we count them?
And if I can get this board out of here. And it looks like we stopped on number 10.
Number 10. 10 pine boards with a 9mm plus P. Pretty impressive. Full metal jacket, though. I mean, obviously, if it was a hollow point, it'd go through about 3 of them. But wow, I think that's kind of impressive. You know? And there's the bully. Hardly even deformed at all. I suppose that's the point, right? But still. Okay. All right.
All right. Up next is the 357 SIG.
357 SIG. Me and Fat Dog were just talking about this. This is the 357 Magnum in just a little itty bitty case. So
This
it's
is a
gonna be in
Glock
semi-auto.
Gen
Yep.
4 model 31, chambered in 357 SIG.
Yep.
And the ammo we're using is Underwood ammo. These are 357 SIG, 125 grain full metal jackets.
So any of you guys have Glock? I don't have one. But I mean, I remember when they first came out, it was a long time ago, and there was these plastic pistols. Who the hell is going to then? Of course, they made a humongous impact, and pretty much everybody now has a plastic pistol. Pretty amazing. Go ahead. All right.
So this 357 SIG is basically a 9mm bullet in a 40 casing. So it's
okay. So it's sort of like
kind of like a 9mm on steroids.
357 is actually 354 caliber. I think it's 354. Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
But that 9mm
Interesting, they call 38 special, which is actually a 354.
we just shot
Who
with
knew?
plus P, and it made it through 9 boards.
Yeah, I think that's pretty impressive, actually, for a 9mm. That's pretty
So
good.
what's your guess for the 357 SIG?
I'd say it's going to punch through a couple more. What do you guys think? Any thoughts? Late Riggs, nobody. She doesn't notify anybody. You just have to be waiting. Fastag is here, checking in from Canada. Rib Grunt, Island Hermit, everyone is here. Anyone want to complain that we're still streaming? Oh, you guys, it's so much fun. Okay, here we go. I haven't seen this yet. Boom. Okay, what's your guess? I'd say about 12. Let's fast forward a little bit. Wait, let's see. Damn. Oh, wait, we went backwards. I'm sorry. Yeah. Oops. Okay. The same size as the 9mm. Yep. Yes. I said 12. 10. 12. 13. So pop through 12. Damn. Hamster, you're on fire, baby. Yeah. Now, I don't know, you guys can't hear this, but I am just very loud tonight. I don't know why. Might be getting sick. Might be getting a coof. Yeah, I would say 12. Yeah, okay, sure. I'm actually kind of impressed that the 9mm did almost as good as the SIG. So, okay. Ooh. All right, this sucker's going through a lot of them. I would say 15. That's maybe not. Yep. Let's see, 5.7 times 40. What is that? 20, almost 23 caliber, 22 caliber. Yep. It's just little. All right. $12. All right. I was thinking it'd go a little bit farther, but I mean, it's only really a 22, right? Let me see. Now I got to know. Don't you hate that? Can't do it in my head. 5.7 times 39.37. 224. Okay, good. Yeah, we're in the ballpark. 10mm in a world. Now, this thing is just going to blow up the whole farm here. This is huge. 10 mil is pretty stout. All right. Yeah. It's 1/2 mv squared, right, for energy? Yes. I believe it is. What are you talking about? Energy. I believe it's 1/2 mv squared. But what do I know? Just well, acceleration is 1/2 mv squared. No, I got them wrong. Whatever. Something. What if we integrated over the shut up. Shut up. Island Hermit. Hey, no problem, man. Come on the show sometime. Anytime. MGTOW Cowboy is here. Hello. Riggs is back. Laugh my ass off. True Blood said, last bicep workout I did was 2 sets till failure. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm lifting weights right now. So it's healthy, right? Excuse me. Okay, so 1/2 mv squared. It should be. All right. Let's see. All right. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Da 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 da. All right, fine. All right, here we go. Boom. Yeah, you don't want to do that. Boom. Now there's some chunks. Let's see. Wait, did we guess? I'm going to say about 8. Nope. 10. There you go. So really all about the same. Not too much difference. At least in pine boards. Of course, if you were using a different style of ammo. Lucky Ballistics. Why not? We're here. Let's do the 460 Magnum. Yeah. God. Oh, now the good part or the interesting part, I think, about watch the yeah, you can shoot like 4 calibers. I know. Yeah, we don't. Okay. Thanks for the ad. Yeah. There's his father, actually. He used to be a state trooper in Kentucky. And he's a beefy dude, too. Yeah. Now just watch the flame come out the front of this thing. It's always like a smoke ring of flame. It's beautiful. All right. 8. All right. What do you think's going to happen, boys? .460 Magnum. Watch the smoke and the fire. Boom. Oh, it didn't show that time. Yeah. Let's see here. There, did you see that? You see that? That is just so cool. Boom. Big old fire ring. I love it. Any of you guys shot one of these things? I mean, it's what? I'm sorry. Polska, what are you saying? It would be if you'd press fucking play. I think it's my night to just get a bunch of shit from everyone. You can't see anything? Really? I can see it. All right, fine. I'll stop. Sorry. Oh, God, you guys are so particular. God damn it, hamster. Get on it. It's like, what? We're just... I don't know. You guys are so mean.
Let's see.
There, can you fucking see it now? Can you? Let me check. Yes, you can see it now. Can you? Can you see it? Jesus, gun sight. Sorry. Oh, my God. I think I'll just go back to writing my TPS report. Jesus, you guys are all over it.
Oh, my goodness.
Now watch the smoke ring. Pay attention. Here it comes. Can we play it back in slow speed? Fucking right we can. You know, because this is my channel and we can do that.
All right, we got
Ready?
4 more shots.
Boom. Did you fucking see it then? Did you see it? Oh my God. Uh-huh. There we go. I'm just going to go to my room and cry for a while. Island Hermit says he's going to do a stream in another 2 weeks. Pooping while standing. Hello. Good to great. Oh, fast. Why'd you do this to me? I can see it now. So I even slowed it down for you fucks. Yeah. Riggs. 45 ACP. Fat, slow, gets the job done. Well, I mean, this 460 is pretty impressive. I mean, I don't think I'd want to wield one, but it's... All right, I'll speed it up just for you guys.
Man.
Because everybody will yell at me if I don't.
That is a handful. That poor piece of steel.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm loaded back up. Let's try a little bit of one-handed shooting.
I just love the smoke ring. That's the biggest, the most fun part, I think. But come on. There you go. All right. Hold on. Jesus. What have I done to deserve this? I can't even believe it. Oh, hamsters, you're streaming again, you asshole. And it's like, I can't see anything, you fuck. What?
Let's try a little bit of one-handed shooting.
It's watermelon time. Boom. Go ahead. Oh! Holy shit burgers. Yeah. Boom. Smoke ring. Here we go. You guys want to yell at me some more? God.
How does this weird stone bath mat help prevent slips?
Do you hate stepping out of the shower into a puddle of filthy bacteria? Soggy bath mats aren't just gross. They can be downright dangerous. 200.
Oh my God, look at this. Oh, he's drunk. He's drunk. He's talking slow like he's from the South. Well, he's from Kentucky. Used to be a state trooper, law enforcement guy. So take it easy, hamster. Breaking balls. I know, I'm just kidding. Yeah, where is Thumper, by the way? Where is that fat fuck? I'm kidding. He's a great guy. I love it. All right, let's go back to the commercial because we don't want to do this, do we? We don't want to fall in and break ourselves in the tub. We'll go ahead and do it normal. All right.
Actually, I got to tell you something real quick. I got to check them out. There's a link in the description down
Stretch Armstrong.
down below. Okay, let's start out with the 460 Magnum. I have us a shootstill.com target set up about 10 yards back.
Now, here's the interesting thing. We know how the 460 shoots, right? It's got that fire ring that comes out. I'm not 100% sure that he didn't get these two revolvers backwards because they're basically the same. Okay, because he calls this the 460 and a 500 Smith & Wesson.
Whoa, man.
Go ahead. Oh, there was one. Okay. Maybe I'm wrong. Holy shit. You ever shoot one of these hand cannons and accidentally get your finger a little bit too close to the cylinder and that flame comes out? Ooh, that'll get you. That'll wake you up.
I'll tell you what, that is a lot of gun.
Oh yeah, baby. That is. Yeah.
All right, up next is the 500 Smith & Wesson Magnum.
Okay, here we go. Ooh.
Actually, I got to tell you something real quick. I got nominated for a Gundy Award. I got nominated for Best Gun Reviewer and Most Entertaining Content.
I don't know why I don't get nominated for YouTuber of the Year award. I mean, this is This is quality stuff.
creator.
Here.
So I need
This
your
is-
help if
yeah.
I want to win one of those. I need you to vote for me. There's a link in the description down below. I'm pretty sure you can vote up to 10 times a day.
Hell yeah.
And every time you vote, you get. Hey, let's get back to
Set up
shooting.
a bot and vote 1,000,000 times. It'll be boom.
That
Oh, boy.
kicks so much harder than the 460. The
No
460 kicks hard, but it does not compare to that 500 Magnum. Oh my goodness.
Look at this.
All
Here
right,
we go.
let's take another shot.
Boom.
Oh man.
Boom. Holy Jesus. Now that was something. Yeah, I got the revolver. 357 Magnum is just comfortable to me. I mean, it's not bad. Now, 357, you can also shoot 38 special, right? Same with 44 Magnum, you could shoot 44 special. And if you want to do something a little lighter, you can take the 460 and shoot the 45 Colt. So it doesn't kill you. Yeah.
Fun. How about we dual wield these things? 460 in my left and 500 Magnum in my right.
All right. Okay. Let's do it. I'll shut off the sound here, but boom. Uh-huh. Boom. He doesn't flinch at all, even. He must be experienced at this. Well, he is. He was a state trooper. Boom. Yeah. I'm still wondering if that isn't, this one is the 460. Because there's that telltale smoke ring there. I wonder. That's just got flame, but this one almost always has the smoke ring or the fire ring. Now he flinched there a little bit. I mean, it's a hand cannon. Come on. I'm thinking that's actually the 460, this one. Because that's got a signature boom. And I think this is the 500, but not sure. What do you guys think? Am I nuts? Why even ask the question? Mohanad is here. Hello, Mohanad. Hamster for copy content creator. Content stealer. Hamster is flamer. Flame. As Salamu, what? Mohanad. Oh, is that how you say his name? Okay. Oh, good to see you anyway, Mohanad. Good. Always good to see you. All right. So we're shooting guns. Merkin. Kentucky. Oh. Yeah, I'm thinking that's the 460. I might be wrong, but it seems like almost every time the 460 shoots, you got that smoke or fire ring.
That wasn't the fastest duel.
Let's get some watermelons and shit. What do we have here? Okay. Boom. Oh, okay. That took care of that.
We vaporized that pineapple.
Pineapple salad, baby.
Apple.
With a side of lead. See the next one here.
Let's see how 500 Magnum does.
I'm telling you, that's the 460. If that round ring is any indication, that's the 460.
Oh my goodness. You know, it's pretty hard to find watermelons
Why do you keep even saying it, Hamster? Nobody cares. Yeah.
this time of the year, but that doesn't just matter because nothing stops.
I just vaporized that thing. Holy crap. Just a little pink mist, and it's gone. All right. That'll take care of it. Yeah.
Where did it go?
Get you those rabid watermelons chasing you around the yard. That'll
Now
do the
500
job.
Magnum.
Boom. Not quite as impressive, I thought. Let's see. That's the 460. I was going to say, that's the 460 hootie hoo. Not hootie hoo. Still kind of fun. I mean, I like watching these, as you can probably tell. All right, what do we have? Eggplants next? Nope, cabbages. He always does cabbages, but cabbages just don't go that well. They don't blow up as good as you'd think they would. But I mean, it's still, it's all right. It's okay. Not quite as good as I would hope, right? And the eggplants they don't blow. They don't explode. This might be good. Oh yeah, that worked. Yep. You guys ever shot any of these melons and all that? I've not done that. Lake. Cowboy, go buy some beer. Yeah. Is Polska Bob going out drinking again tonight? No way. No way. He made a nice big puff. Now, FASTAC in Canada, it's pretty restricted about firearms, right? I mean, you can have hunting rifles and stuff, but that's really about it, probably. I don't know all the laws. I did know a Canadian once I worked with that he had trouble. Yeah, I don't know. It's Canada. Canadian Canuckistan. Oh, yep.
Oh my God.
Yeah. That
I am covered in fruit. Oh, almost.
He does shoot some gravy and eggplant. Nobody likes eggplant. Yeah. Nobody.
Lucky.
Do you feel lucky, punk? Do you?
Nobody likes eggplant.
Boom.
You know, I've shot Stretch Armstrong before.
Oh, yeah. Stretch Arm. Actually, I, for some crazy reason, I was shopping and it's like, oh, these eggplants or something. And so I thought, can't you do something with eggplant? You know, put it in like some sauce or something, you know, like an Italian thing or something. And so I get this eggplant. I try to cook it and it's like, what? Who eats this shit? No, I understand. It probably came from a time when there might not have been a lot of food, and so they had to eat what they had to eat. But that eggplant stuff, that's pretty tough, man. Eggplant is part of the tomato family, by the way.
Over the
nightshades. So is potato, tomato, other things.
Magnum, but I've never shot him with a
tomatillo. Yeah, man.
460 Magnum.
Boom. Boom. Yeah, Stretch didn't last too long. Yep. Of course, it's cold out, so Stretch doesn't stretch so much. He kind of shattered. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've never shot one of them. I did shoot a 44 Magnum once, and that was a surprise. Holy shit. It was one of those long Clint Eastwood type do you feel lucky punk guns, and holy Jesus, did that thing go. Oh my God. Yeah, that was a kick. 357 though in the in that revolver I used to have until it fell into a black hole. That's comfortable. Just, you know, boom, boom, boom. 38's fine. I can shoot 9mm in that as well. Yeah, after 357, 9mm is like, what the hell is this? I don't know. So, oh, look at that. Hamster's live. Yeah, no kidding. Oh, there's a Hickok 45 with the 460. So what should we do? What should we do now? Does FASTAC have anything new? Let's go look. FASTAC. Any recommendations, guys? Put them in the chat. You know, I think this girl's kind of cute. I don't know. This chick reminds me of someone I used to work with. Yeah. Let's see.
Anyone else who's struggling with this knows.
Wait. Oh, it is playing, so we're good.
You're not alone. So I was prescribed Lexapro, and then they also prescribed me hydroxyzine PAM.
What the hell is Lexapro? Is that some kind of antidepressant or something? I don't know what it is.
I don't know if I'm saying that right, but basically.
Right on, sweetheart. You're loaded for bear.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what that stuff is. I suppose it's some kind of head medicine or something. Big Tell Help for Men, My Story. Oh, look at that. That's a classic. It's a classic from FASTAC. Did you mean one fast T? No, I meant one FASTAC. Who's got a bunch of shorts? Oh, your baby. Now we're talking. Oh, yeah. It is almost St. Patrick's Day, by the way. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Do you put the little shamrock on the top? Yeah. No. fuck it. I'm drinking it. Yeah, it's got the little nitrogen juice thing in there. Yeah, that's good. Hey, now. Oh, can't do that now. No. Why doesn't it let me go back? What are you doing? Don't you know that's illegal? It's Susan. MGTOW Mental Health. All right. Let's see.
My name is Hannah. I make videos about mental health and wellness, and today I'm going
Hi, Hannah.
to be talking about my experience with Lexapro.
What? Oh, God. Now I got to know, guys. What are you doing? All right. Lexapro. How is it? Lexapro oral. Okay. Okay. Used to depress. Excuse me. Used to treat. Jesus. The depression and anxiety. It works by helping to restore the balance of a certain natural substance, serotonin, in the brain. This shit belongs to a class of drugs known as selective serotonin uptake reinhibitors. Whatever, SSRIs. Okay. I didn't know. So what does that do for you? I honestly don't know if that helps.
Lexapro is an antidepressant, and I've been on it for 1 month now. Today marks 1 month, and I just had my follow-up appointment with my doctor to discuss
how did it work out for you? Do you want to change your gender?
whether or not I'm going to continue. And
Yeah, I'd continue.
Oh, you so mean. You so mean. You evil man, you.
asked me to do. I can't breathe today for some reason. I have anxiety. Isn't that fun?
Okay. Well, at least there's some help available if you have such things. Here's Fast Ack. Go ahead and sub to him. Let's see. Eric's number. 1 month so crazier than a bag of cat. Lexapro suppository. What are you saying? I think Riggs would probably enjoy that. Clonazepam for far worse. Go off that, and you may. Oh, really? Clonazepam. I don't know what that is. Thank God I don't have to use this stuff.
A lot of you guys have asked me to do a video on how I deal with my anxiety story, and all that stuff. And at first I was debating if I should do this video or not, because it is a little bit more personal. And sometimes people can't really deal with other people expressing their feelings.
What are they anxious about, though? I mean, what are they concerned with? I'm not slamming people. I mean, if you have, some kind of problem, maybe you need to take this stuff. I just don't know what you'd use it for.
And sometimes people don't care, actually.
Just regular old, what? Anxiety? About what? Let's see. Evil woman. What are you doing here, Fastack? Her high standards.
Picky about the underwear I wear under my leggings. I have high standards for it. I know there's
Oh, yeah. I've often thought about that. What underwear should I wear?
going to be people in the comments saying that there's nothing wrong with camel toe or nothing wrong with underwear lines, but the fact is, most people do try to avoid that in their leggings because it just draws a little extra unwanted attention. If you
Camel toe. Where do you get this shit, Fast?
standards for it, I know there's going to be people in the comments saying that there's nothing wrong with camel toe or nothing wrong with underwear lines.
Well, I mean, it depends on the size of the camel, I suppose, to some degree. I mean, if you got it, if it's like dripping down to your knees, you might want to consider something.
The fact is, most people do try to avoid that in their leggings because it just draws a little extra unwanted attention. If you
The camel toe yoga pants syndrome.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about you, Fast Act, but if I wore yoga pants, there'd be more than camel toe hanging. You know what I'm saying? Be more like a camel neck down to my knees. Don't hate.
I look back at the video, and I never want to come off as looking like an angel. I am definitely not an angel.
Okay. Sure. Well, whatever you want, sweetheart. Good for you. Man, you're just chunking these out like what? Like taking a dump in the morning. What the hell? Howard, you had Howard Dare on, or you didn't invite me, you bastard?
I think we're live.
Teens work, and 90% of them.
I feel so bad. How could you? Oh God. Undead. Who else? Hey, anybody? Should we go look at somebody? Manos Fear highlights daily. Yeah, he's good. I don't know if you guys should sub to this guy. He's pretty good. Let's see. Dating project proves why men are going their own way. Okay.
When was the last time you did a proper cleanse of your intestines?
Kind of a personal question.
Maybe you do them often. Maybe you've never done one. But when most people hear the word cleanse, they envision juicing vegetables into strange green concoctions, or maybe drinking the old school lemon juice and cayenne pepper liquid without any food for days or even weeks on end.
You know, this morning I had a good,
Janice, are you there?
At your service,
Yes.
sir.
Give me the dating
days where you could just go up to someone, strike a conversation, and it wouldn't be weird.
There's not that, gentleman and lady kind of feel to dating.
It's what you wanted, girls. Well, I didn't. It was my grandma. Yeah.
What ends up happening is hangouts turn into consistent meeting up, and then usually when you involve
Meeting up. Are we talking about hooking up?
alcohol, it turns into a hookup.
What is
Yes. Just happens. Just happens. Oh my God, the rationalization is amazing. Let me link this here so you guys can look at it. Oh, you say Thumper has a new one? All right. Salty Monkey says, I'm taking a job. Fast access last time. Well, this morning was good. I had some like beans and fiber last night. Oh yeah, worked out all right. Let's see. Taylor the Fiend is getting kind of stale. Exact same episode. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's a bit of the danger of this stuff is you can only say the same thing so many times over and over again. It's the same thing. So I like to do something a little different. I hope you enjoy it, Gunslide. Good to see you. Camel Toe. I'm going to let it play while I go get a beer. I know.
As a society come to that, it's made it so difficult for us to connect with someone on an emotional, spiritual level to actually embrace the meaning of love.
The dating project proves why men are going their own way. Women prefer hookup culture. Welcome to Manosphere Highlights Daily. Shout out to our Patreon supporter, Mr. A.S. for
Mr. A.S. Anthony Soprano
sending us this video.
All right.
He said, MHD, what's this video? It's pure gold. And
well, that's one way to put it, yes.
Pure gold it is.
Yeah.
The trailer of the Dating Project movie got us really excited to do some more research on this topic.
Dating Project movie. Oh, that's okay. I haven't heard of this one.
And make a video MHD.
Go ahead and go up there and like it. There you go.
D-style. The Dating Project follows 5 single people that try to figure out dating in the age of social media, texting, hanging out, and hooking up.
Again, it's just amazing. The younger girl back here, younger woman. Well, would you have a few drinks? And it just turns into a hookup, as if there's no agency involved.
It was the role of Dr. Carrie Cronin.
Don't hook up, then, if you don't like that. Am I wrong?
In this movie that was the most exciting for us. So she will be the main focus of this video. Patreon supporters, salute! Thank you for your support. Now it's time.
That song is Keep Forgetting I'm Not in Love Anymore. Michael McDonald.
Time for us to dive into this and do what we have to do.
Actually, it's not exactly, but it's the same melody.
Because we men and we.
Yeah.
We men and we.
For the first time in history, over 50% of America is single. What does that mean? No female is ever single, guys. None. They might not be married, but they ain't single.
For the first time in history, 50% of Americans are single.
Mm-hmm. Not married, though, would be the better way to put it.
Now, given the hookup culture, technology, social media...
Hookup culture invented by females to benefit Chad.
Have young people lost the skills necessary to date, let alone fall in love and marry?
No. Men have figured out that getting married is a stupid idea.
We talk about divorce being 50%. We talk about 70% of divorces are initiated by women. And now it's time to talk about 50% of Americans being single.
Yeah.
When you talk about such a big number, which represents half of the Americans, in this case, from the age of 18 to 34, we can conclude that compared to the 22%...
but the half of the Americans who are female are not single. Do not ever mistake that, gentlemen. They are not single. Now, as a man, you could be single literally with no females around. You can just kind of do your own thing. Women are never single. Ever.
...percent singles in the 1950s, something is not working.
They always got something going on, boys.
Something is not working how it used to work.
Yeah.
What used to work doesn't work today.
Wonder why that is. Any ideas?
This is where Dr. Kerry Cronin comes in.
It isn't that I'm trying to go back to the 1950s and say, oh, there's some great era of dating.
Well, it was probably a little better than today. But you know, guys, here's the truth. My dad, my old man, 80, how many years old? He'll be 87 this year. The old man was a Chad. So let's just say he was getting lots of punyata in the 50s and 60s and 70s and 80s and 90s. It's always been that way for Chad, boys.
But there were good things to be retrieved from that era. Look, it's a...
Really? Like what? Putting women back in cages? Oh my God.
Script that works like manners work.
That chick's got some big teeth. Nothing against you, doctor, but, whoa.
Right? Manners are there to make you feel like you know what you're doing and that you know what to expect.
You see, the script of the 50s, basically the traditional way, does not work in modern society.
No. It'd be fine for the girls. But you see, they also want the hookup culture at the same time.
But like Dr. Cronin says, this doesn't mean it's a bad script and no good things can be taken away from it.
Get back in the kitchen, you woman. Make me my dinner. Give me a beer and a blowy. What are you waiting for, you?
What script are we using today?
Right. I'm sure that happened all the time in the 50s. I'm absolutely sure.
Hookup culture is promising you that
Except for my old man who was out banging redheads left and right. Couldn't get enough. Did I tell you the story about the neighbor? Even the neighbor woman wanted to get some of that.
You're a young adult.
And she was married.
Or even into your 20s, this is going to be the easy, casual thing.
Of course, maybe he plowed her field previously. I was only like 5 years old. I mean, what do I know?
Without having to put in a lot of commitment, time.
I wasn't thinking about anything like that.
Energy, drama. So I say to students, you're willing to sort of make out with somebody for 5 hours, take off some of your clothes or all your clothes.
Plowed like a cornfield in Iowa.
Do some stuff.
In the spring.
That's very intimate.
And depending on your kink, you might get fertilized. It's like a cornfield in Iowa.
And that's more casual than just going.
I mean, I'm no prude. I mean, I see there's some people like that sort of thing.
For a cup of coffee with someone.
Here, look at how much fiber I had, baby. Oh, God.
And once you say that, they kind of say, oh yeah, okay, that doesn't make any sense.
I mean, just about anything you'd ever want. Anything you could ever imagine.
Know that it doesn't make any sense. They want the way out.
No, they want a guilt-free, consequence-free life, no matter what they do. They want it both ways. I want the cake and I want to eat it too. I want this gentlemanly, chivalrous culture, but I also want to fuck Chad until I'm sick of him, which until about 33, 34.
But nobody's really offering it.
Where is this coming from? Why is it easier to hook up than actually going for a cup of coffee and having a conversation?
It's easier to hook up for Chad. Yes.
This is where the dating project comes in. Dr. Cronin's dating assignment is an assignment she requires of a freshman at Boston College.
Okay.
And we're going to show you a clip of Dr. Cronin explaining some of the rules. Check this out.
Here's the rules. 2 weeks. You have to ask somebody out in person. This is important for you because you guys, you know who you are. You think like this is like.
Yeah, I sort of understand, kind of.
Actual communication with
We didn't have video, or we didn't have phones back when I was a kid.
It's not.
I mean, how did we do it, you guys, you older fucks in the chat? How did we even? Oh my God, you have to actually talk to a woman? No way. We gotta actually go up and ask them. Timothy Sokol says, "Crack it open like a." What are you saying, bro? Pooping while standing. I laugh at women who can't keep a relationship. I used to believe what she was saying. Now I just know it's just all bullshit. We all know that. Go on.
The person has to know it's a date. It's a date when it's just the two of you. There should be a.
I'm kind of sick of this one. Let's go here.
Every
Chad
home
Williamson.
in the U.S. can have solar panels. The number one reason that they don't is not weather or accessibility.
It's cost.
It is actually just because most people don't know that solar is available at no cost.
No cost.
People assume they have to pay thousands of dollars for panels and thousands more for technicians to install them.
Why wouldn't you have to do that?
But that is simply not true.
Oh.
In fact, you can now get paid $2,500 to get the newest generation of solar panels in a high-capacity Powerwall. And you don't pay for any of the equipment or any of the installation.
Well, you don't pay now.
So I want to talk about monogamy in male psychology. You say that monogamous marriage norms constrain the darker aspects of male psychology. Talk me through that.
I mean, look at Chad over here. I mean, come on now. Did you see him with this one? Oh God, we should go find that one. That one was pretty good.
So we looked at this Wall Street Journal article about
this girl is this woman is just melting. It's pretty amazing. Where is she? Let's see. Where'd she go? It's not Bridget. It's what is her name? Oh my God. Where is it? No, not her either. Well, I can't find her. It's not Bridget. It's some other lady. Huh. Where the? All right. Sorry, guys. Hold on here. Triggernometry. I know she's there. Whoops. Oops. Yep. You ever watch these guys? They're pretty good. Where's the girl? There she is. Nina Power. Nina.
And, you know, any woman who doesn't fulfill that role is somehow some like sort of evil witch or harridan. And, you know.
Remember, Scottish Workers' Party or whatever. I think it's Scottish Workers' Party. She's a communist, people.
Probably should be burnt. But I actually think a lot of
And she's also a feminist.
people involved in this activism are deeply, deeply unhappy. And
I mean, she's not ugly.
Kind of hate their lives. And they blame women for having
Look at this guy. He's so funny.
even brought them into the world. You know.
Yeah.
So I think on some level it's a kind of deep hatred of life, which then gets projected onto women as the kind of, you know, somehow responsible for nature and for life. So that's my deep psychoanalytic explanation that the people who are really attacking women kind of hate themselves, and I think in some cases actually envy women.
Okay.
In another kind of like very creepy and disturbed way, and I
Must be talking about incels.
I think these are the kind of public conversations we need to have about how.
I think we've had enough goddamn conversations, Nina. I think it's time to actually do something. What do you think? Sometimes at work, it's like, okay, how many fucking meetings do we have to talk about this? Let's do something about it. No.
How men and women relate to each other.
Let's just talk about it some more.
In terms of affection and love, but also
Yeah.
the complicated aspects in terms of difference and possible envy in some cases and things like that.
Okay.
Well, let's talk about your book, because it's really, really interesting in some of the stuff you look at, and I do see it as an attempt at synthesis, right?
Of course, yeah. Synthesis.
You're trying to bring different points of view together. So, first of all, where do you think we are as a society?
Anyway, Chris Williamson had her on, and she was just
when it comes to men and women, and where would you like to see us move to?
Moist.
Yeah, I think I think it's always interesting. I think there's something kind of profoundly beautiful and
Now, notice she says a lot of words, but what is she actually saying?
always sort of thrilling about the relationship between men and women, whether it's between individuals or collectively, and it's
collectively.
It's always kind of shifting. So I think we live in a very mixed world. I describe it as like a heterosocial world. The fact that, work and social life and many aspects, if not all aspects of existence in the modern world are basically shared. That men and women do not really have their own domains. There isn't kind of any form of separation, positive or negative.
Did she actually say anything there? Or was it just words?
And that might be an issue. It might be that men and women need to spend more time apart.
Okay.
Sometimes, for the sake of themselves and also greater harmony. I think, obviously, I talk about after Me Too, that whether that was a kind of historical, whether that was always going to happen at some point, whether there was a sort of necessity, but also.
Yeah. Yep. 100 Hollywood types who were really bad to women. So let's turn the entire fucking country on its head. What do you say?
About the negative aspects of that, like this world of surveillance and.
Keep in mind, people, the old Magnus movement was all about high-profile men. But yet it bleeded. It bled down to the regular average Joe, who maybe asked somebody good morning or say, how was your day one too many times. What do you say about that, Nina? I think that was a bad thing.
And technology.
Of course not.
And how easy it is to kind of sort of defame people and make claims about people.
Which will be believed, and men can lose their entire lives. Figuratively and literally. Because some woman felt some way. But it was a good thing, right?
It's very impersonal and inhuman, and the kind of technology has sort of separated us in other ways. And so I think we're in a sort of interesting moment. I think there's the possibility of reconciliation, which is what I talk about, forgiveness and reconciliation.
I think it's a little too late, Nina.
I think that men and women generally enjoy spending time together, like whether as partners or friends, although it's often like fraught as well, like that's the reality. But I think what's being presented in the media, or increasingly in the last few years, is a very negative story about men. Generalizations about men. You could say, well, people always generalized about women before, like this is
really
just correcting the record. But I'm very against this idea of retribution or the zero-sum game. I think this is.
So what are you doing about it, Nina? I suppose if we just had a socialist system, things would be great.
Like this, everyone loses. So all these forms of resentment.
No. Women lose. And that's why you'd be defending such things. Because it's having an effect on women. Nina, you don't have to bullshit us. Don't bullshit the bullshitter. We understand what you're saying here. All of this crap has hurt women. And so we must fix it.
And the idea that if men gain, women lose, or if women gain, men lose, I'm very...
It depends on what you're talking about. Some things are zero sum, dear.
Critical of that idea.
For example, let's talk about Congress. There are 435 seats. If women are given a quota, that means men do not have the opportunity to get those seats. That is a zero-sum game. It's a fixed number.
But we've seen all these discussions of like toxic masculinity and, these sorts of sweeping claims about basically how all men are evil. And I think this is like really, really unhelpful for everybody. And it's simply not true.
For women, yes.
It doesn't accord with the reality of people's lives.
Really? Do tell. Please explain yourself.
Like the fact that, men and women are friends, the fact that they love each other, the fact that people care about their families, their fathers, their brothers, their sons, and so on.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So I really dislike this kind of idea that there's something kind of fundamentally wrong with all kinds of masculinity, which is the sort of liberal story we've been fed in the last few years.
Okay. Yeah.
It's a great point, because the story that we've been fed is that men are inherently problematic.
Yeah.
The moment something happens, like that awful case, like the Sarah Everard case, they sort of framed it like men did this. And you're like, no, men didn't do this. It was one man.
Did that. That's right.
Can you explain why that's so dangerous to take an extreme case?
Well, I mean, the first thing they wanted to do was ban men from the streets after 6 o'clock. They literally wanted to do that.
It's like Sarah Everard, and then extrapolate it to be a reflection of all men.
And nobody said a thing about the 30 or 40 other people that were killed in that same time frame. Nothing. Zero. Why is that?
Yeah, I mean, I can see the temptation. I can see why people do that. And I think it's,
Yes, Anita. Go ahead and explain to us.
Basically, what everyone wants to prevent is male violence.
Mm-hmm. I would say let's prevent all kinds of violence, no matter who's doing it. Yeah.
Right? Like, we're all interested in solving this problem. Like, men are violent towards each other. They're violent towards themselves. I talk about male suicide in the book. It's a serious problem.
Yeah, it is.
And they're violent towards women too, right? So,
And women are violent towards men. Women are violent towards other women. Women also escape from the earth occasionally. It's a problem. Violence is a problem amongst us all, dear. But it seems like only men get the blame. Right?
So we know that men are responsible for the vast majority of violence.
Yeah, against other men. That's true.
The question is, how do we prevent this?
I don't know. Maybe if we just told men not to do it. Yeah.
I don't think that demonizing all men and saying that they're evil is going to help. I think.
Okay, what's the solution then, Nina? If we just became socialists?
That's actually going to encourage, in a sort of self-fulfilling prophecy sort of way, particularly when men are seriously alienated and atomized. And I talk about incels and,
Of course you do.
In a way, try to explain or understand or sympathize with their plight, if you see what I mean. Again, these are groups of men who you're allowed to hate, With these very, very extreme...
You can hate most men, especially if they have a certain skin tone. Just saying.
Violent, horrific cases, right? Of course, we have to recognize that's what they are. They are rare. They are something we absolutely want to prevent at all costs.
The Sarah Everard case, it's really, that was a sad situation. What could we possibly have done as a society to prevent that from happening? I honestly don't know.
one of my suggestions in the book is that men do need to think of themselves as a class. You know, I think women are very used to being treated as like examples of a class, like this kind of woman, or, you know, that women in a way, either because of, I don't know, for social, cultural or other reasons, often feel like they're members of a class, or they're.
Am I really off in the wrong direction here, guys? She's saying words, lots of words, but I'm not really hearing much meat. Not really hearing much substance. No, that was me. I was. Shh. Stop it. Fast tag. It wasn't me.
Are often positioned in that way,
I have to go
in
get
a way
beer.
that men
Let's
are
listen to some
often
more
not
words here and
necessarily. Like men,
no meaning.
Maybe think of themselves as individuals first and men second, or something like this, and that's fair enough. I mean, we're all individuals too. But so I'm very interested in those kind of mechanisms of like mentorship and how men can, if you like, deal with other men when they start acting in ways that are problematic, right? So the man who killed Sarah Everard had a reputation, right? Other men in the police force gave him names like the rapist, right? They knew that there was something wrong with this guy.
Was he ever charged with rape? Was he ever brought to court? Well, was he? I don't think so. This guy was a psychotic fucking whack job. And wouldn't you have to be to go and kill someone? I mean, seriously.
And they didn't prevent it because they didn't kind of step in and deal with it, right?
So somebody has a nickname, as horrible as it, calling someone that. You're expecting people to know that he was going to do something like this. How would you know that?
If you see what I mean. Like if there was a more self-conscious way of thinking, this man makes the rest of us look bad, or might make the rest of us look bad.
How would they know if he didn't do anything, Nina? As far as I know, I mean, this guy is obviously a fucking nightmare. There's no question about that. And he did horrible shit. He killed this woman and other stuff. How would people know? How would these men know? Did they agree with his rapey tendencies? Was he out doing this to other women and they just, boys will be boys? Bullshit. Bullshit.
Then there might be better ways of kind of preventing these kind of horrific.
Right. If you suspect someone, he's kind of creepy, we better put him in jail because he might do something. The fuck are you saying, Nina? What are you do you like living in a free society or not? For free society means you have to take risk. We need to do everything we can to prevent these sort of things from happening. You can't just lock somebody up because they're creepy. That's ridiculous.
Acts, if you see what I mean. So it's a really complicated question, but I think in the first place, it's like saying men are good and men can be good. And this is not something that we're generally used to hearing in the past few years.
Yeah.
So there has to be like positive masculinity.
Right.
You know, so that men can improve, like women too, right? We can all be better.
Really, Nina? You said women need to do better? Oh my God.
You know, this is not only a Christian idea, it's an idea we should all kind of, I don't know, hope for, right? Rather than think that we're kind of doomed and that, men are inherently bad or something like this.
So how should women be better, Nina? Would you care to point out a couple things that you think women should do better? Oh.
So I do think men do need to look out for each other more. And this is part of what patriarchy and responsibility is.
Gentlemen, do you see what we're dealing with here? What did she just say? Nice hiss. She said the patriarchy.
actually. You know, patriarchy is not stealing things and telling people what to do. It's actually taking responsibility in a profoundly deep and human way.
So we're supposed to pre-crime. We're supposed to do, well, this guy looks like he might be creepy. We better report him to the police. So what if you did? What if you said, hey, Constantine Kissin here, he looks a little weird. He's kind of weird, you know? You call the police, hey, this guy's kind of weird. And your point would be what? So how would we
whether it's for children, whether it's for other men, whether it's for women.
God.
Do you have a website, or do you plan to have a website? Well, if you do, then Easy DNS are the.
I do not. Okay.
You know, evil, right?
Yes.
Because that whole victim narrative allows you to do that. It allows you to see the world in black and white, but it's not, right? We're all kind of capable of harm. We're all good and bad. We're all a mixture of these things, men and women included.
Well, speak for yourself, Nina.
And if we position women as pure victims, then we're basically putting them back in the position of being children, right? Which is not what women want either, right?
What did did I hear that?
We're all a mixture of these things, men and women included. And if we position women as pure victims, then we're basically putting them back in the position of being children, right? Which is not what women want either, right? You know,
No, they want everything, Nina. You know that.
You know, there's something kind of awful about that. So women do have power, right? Women do have meaning and agency, and they can make choices. And
But they don't want the responsibility for choosing badly, Nina. You can just go ahead and say it, because we all know
all
it.
of those things. And they can also be very cruel to men. You know, they can destroy men.
Let's just talk about the Sarah Everhard thing. In case you don't know, this young woman was walking home, apparently, and some cop from Kent, I believe it was Kent, would just happen to be in the same neighborhood, and he kidnapped her and did really horrible things and killed her. Now, she had agency to choose what she did, right? Nobody's saying anything. She could have taken the train, the bus, taxi, could have done a bunch of things, would have avoided this particular situation. But she decided to walk home. Well, you just can't blame the victim. I'm not. I'm just saying. Women have agency. Women can make choices. Unfortunately, the choices she made probably led to this. Not to say that she's to blame for it, but I mean, for God's sake. Shady neighborhood, a park where a lot of drug dealing goes on and all kinds of weird shit. Bad part of London. Saying.
Men's lives if they want to. You know, so I think we have to acknowledge that both men and women have power. They have different kinds of power, right?
You think?
But what it means to be an adult is actually navigating and negotiating those things in all of.
And to take responsibility for your own choices in life, too. That's called being an adult. That's adulting.
Their complexity.
Isn't it?
And it's too simple to say, you know, either this group of people is good or this group is bad. You know, it doesn't work like that.
Well, the last question before you jump in, Constantine, is how much of this do you think is based on the desire for vengeance? I mean, and it's a particularly loaded question. I remember with Me Too, seeing what happened when people were talking about it. And understandably, there was anger and there was rage.
Harvey Weinstein did really bad things to women. So let's nuke the fucking country. That's what happened. Go on.
But there was also this very unpleasant
Francis Foster, is that his name?
undercurrent of wanting to tear men down.
That's right.
That I found really uncomfortable.
Look at her licking her lips like, ooh, fuck. What am I going to say now?
It's why I never really got behind the whole Me Too thing, because I knew where it was going to end up.
Yes.
I could see what was happening. I knew what the end game was.
Yeah, I mean, I think, again, like psychoanalytically as a society, we haven't really confronted these things. Like
we haven't really confronted these things. There are no laws against that. Harassment at work. No HR departments. No Equal Pay Act. Nothing.
the desire for revenge or envy or lust, or, you know, these things are really hard to deal with.
Not if you're a chick. You just name names, point fingers, done.
You know, and often these things are kind of like cover stories or eruptions for a deeper conversation. And
Oh God, these young women. Oh my God. Well, we just have to have a conversation. We've had plenty of conversations, for fuck's sake. We all know what the problems are. The solutions are hard. So we don't want to do any of that. We just want to talk about it. We've done enough talking.
Well, one thing that's really important would be to sort of have a more psychoanalytic discourse in general.
Mm-hmm. So we're going to psychoanalyze women who, if the janitor says good morning to her one too many times, he loses his job. Can we talk about that?
You know, and not pretend that
We're going to talk about that janitor should have known that female didn't want to be said good morning to on that particular day at that fucking moment. Right?
somehow past all that just because we've got mobile phones, you know. And one of the aspects of the book is like going back to previous things that our ancestors did and thought, as
no, dude, but you don't want that though.
if, you know, I hate this idea that we're modern and that there's nothing for us to learn from previous ways of thinking or from previous ways of behaving. I mean, there's loads of stuff to learn. In fact, people maybe had better solutions, you know. You see these sort of young women on TikTok, for example, going like, oh, you know, oh, maybe we should get men to stay around if they, you know, if we have a child with them, and, you know, they should take some responsibility. And it's like, you've just reinvented marriage, you know. It's like, and this
fucking hilarious.
is happening all the time. It's like there were previous solutions to some of the same questions.
You know what would be a solution to this problem, Nina, that you don't want to address? Remove the welfare state. No support for single mothers. No tax money, no free housing, no nothing. And you're going to see a lot more people get married. Don't want to do that though, because that's a hard solution. You would just rather talk about it. Am I off the mark here, guys? Am I?
But
I don't think so.
But yeah, I think maybe there are different ways of acknowledging these sorts of deep.
No benefits. No council houses in England. You're a single mother, you get nothing. Zero. Nada. Well, what about the children? Well, take care of the children. You get nothing. You want to solve the single motherhood problem? There you go.
Currents, like the Greeks had myth and gods, and, you know, there's a way of kind of dealing culturally.
Should we continue a little more? Thumper's here. Hello, Thumper. We missed you. She has all the answers. My ass. She's spewing bullshit. A lot of these women, they just want to talk. Let's have the conversation. We know what the fucking problem is, and we know what the solution is. You want to get rid of single motherhood? Quit fucking supporting it. It's simple. Well, it's not simple. It's difficult, but it's a simple thing. Nope. Riggs has a good point. In a divorce situation, if the father is this big, high-flying rich dude, why don't the kids go to him? It's for the children. The biggest bunch of bullshit words ever spoken. It's not for the children. It's for the woman. Go on.
With psychoanalytically describable emotions that
Oh, Jesus Christ.
don't go away, you know, just because we're online, you know. So I think we probably need a better culture.
A better culture. Okay, let's talk about problems that would be impossible to solve. Go ahead.
In a way that deals with, or a culture that basically acknowledges more explicitly these complex feelings so it doesn't turn into a kind of vengeance spiral.
Mm-hmm. Well, then take away the power of females to take vengeance on the janitor. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we do act like every activist is motivated purely by the desire to improve things. When
Konstantin Kissen, by the way, ex-Soviet Union, so he knows this bullshit.
Right.
having met activists,
Yeah, there's a lot of ego, weird stuff going on.
yeah, there's a lot. There's ego, there's revenge, there's bitterness, there's resentment, there's personal trauma that's then built on to make the whole world seem like it's that thing. Do you think one of the reasons that we are sort of talking about this stuff now increasingly, and one of the reasons I think for the explosion in Jordan Peterson's popularity was the fact that
she licks her lips a lot. Have you noticed that? I watched the body language guy, Jesus. Yeah, that's something.
Maybe it's
She's
this
like,
narrative, or maybe it's
nervous.
other things. You tell me what you think, but we've kind of got to a position over time where, as Francis talks about, we've demonized men and we've said they're bad.
All the entire world's problems would be solved. We just didn't have those men.
But we've also created increasingly generations of men who are not living up to that standard of patriarchy, the positive vision of patriarchy you described. Increasingly, you see young men taking less responsibility.
Come on now. I know he's playing devil's advocate here, but why the fuck should I be responsible for this nightmare? Why should I sign up for the marriage contract? Do you think I'm insane? That's the funny thing. Is that all with the Magnus and all this crap? They thought men were just going to keep doing the same thing. The sexual revolution freed women from all their societal chains, not men. And for about 40, 50 years, men kept doing the same thing. And now men are saying, wait a second here. This is not quite, I'm sorry. We're supposed to do the same thing we did 100 years ago, but you can go and do whatever you want. And there's no, I think not. Thank you. No.
Increasingly not hanging around when they've had a child with someone.
Konstantin, the only way a child is brought into this world is because of the female's choice. Could we at least give them some responsibility for that?
Abrogating other things that men traditionally are supposed to.
And I mean, we can go back to the beginning. Who decided to sleep with this fucking asshole who is just going to run off? Which is, again, another goddamn myth. Now, there may have been a time when the circus came to town and there were some chads and they had sex with the town folk, and some girl found herself in trouble, and she didn't know who he was because she didn't bother asking his name. Are you telling me in 2022, current year, that's still happening? Bullshit.
Yeah.
Do in inverted commas. So at the same time as telling men they're bad, we're also seeing men actually not behave like men much anymore.
How about we just ignore this all? just be ourselves. Just do what we want. There's an idea.
Yeah. So I do discuss Peterson's popularity in the book, and
Do you, Nina? Do you? Look at how she's looking away. This is body language 101.
I think it's really symptomatic. I think it speaks to a need or a
I think somebody says when you look to the right, you're trying to make something up, I believe, or is it the other?
desire for a sort of father figure in the first place. Like there's something extremely patrician about Peterson. He dresses in a kind of 1950s dad sort of way, and
Not really. He just dresses nicely. I suppose that's also the patriarchy.
he's sort of literally telling people to clean their room and stand up straight and all the things that you would associate with a sort of, father figure. And
I mean, let me simplify it. Clean up your own shit before you worry about the world's problems. Get your own shit in order. That's Peterson's message.
And I think his popularity has to partly be diagnosed in that way, that he's providing something which isn't there in the broader culture, amongst other things.
These evil chads that just have babies all over the place and leave.
And actually, I say that this is good for...
Excuse me, who chooses to not get married? Who has the choice? Who has the choice to have children? Who has the choice to have abortion? Who has the choice to have 18 forms of birth control? Who makes these decisions, and why does no one hold them accountable? It's only the evil men who somehow got her pregnant, as if she has no agency. Right.
For women. Peterson is actually good for women, just because one thing he says to young men in particular, but not only, but
let's talk about how Peterson talks about helping women.
Stick with the young men, is you need to take responsibility for your own life.
Can you spell MGTOW? You can.
And not blame women for your situation.
Fair enough. So, women, they should stop blaming men for their problems. No?
And the implication is also like, if you sort yourself out, then you might stand more of a chance, basically, of, you know, being attractive to others, getting a job, and you know, functioning.
Again, talking about incels, as if all men who don't have a wife are somehow damaged and defective. Oh, you don't have a girlfriend? What's the matter with you? You loser. Maybe I don't want one. Isn't that my choice? What if I don't want that? Makes me defective, does it? Really?
In the world. And actually that takes the pressure off in that sense. You know, the idea that men deserve a woman, or it's women's job to tidy up after men or something.
Who says that? Who says that? Nina, name one person who is normal in the head, who says it is a woman's job to provide sex. Who? Who says that? Who says it's a woman's job to tidy up? Who? Tell us. Who are these people? We would like to know.
Something like that. You know, Peterson's against that. You know, so I think it, you know, whatever he says about women, who cares? Women are chaos. Great. Fantastic.
Oh, he's got that right.
You know,
he's not wrong,
I don't
Nina.
mind.
Come on.
I don't mind. That's all
No, he's not wrong.
fine. But actually, I do think on balance, he's actually very positive in that sense.
Yeah,
because,
I agree.
You know, and it's the Stoic virtues. You know, like there's so much Stoicism in the kind of masculinist literature.
He's right about things that tell men to do things better for women. Right, Nina? Right?
You know, and I think it's really interesting. It's very, very symptomatic and significant, I think.
Well, it's the only thing that works for men. This is why, you know, you say for, you know, you empathize with incels. I empathize with them less, actually, but I don't hate them.
Yeah.
I just think
Every
they
man,
haven't got the
excuse
peace.
me, excuse me. Every man who has ever existed has been an incel at some point.
That helps make your life better, which is, as a man, you've only got really one route. You work hard, you improve your skill set, you get better, you make more money, you raise your status in society. And then all the stuff that you currently not getting because evil women haven't let you have it is going to happen.
Or maybe some men don't really give a shit what women think. Yes.
But for a man, the route to that lies through taking responsibility, upping your game. That's it for a man.
For me, yes, that's right. I do it for me because I'm a selfish prick. I don't do it for anyone else. Oh, you're evil and toxic. Am I? Really?
Man, right? You got to up your game. And that's it. So
gotta up your game for the women, Constantine. Do you even know what you're saying, bro?
Being stuck in a community of other people who encourage.
I don't have to do a goddamn thing for women or anyone else for that matter. I do it for me. If I want to take another job, which I've been offered, I'll take it. It's up to me. I don't do it for someone else. I do it for me. Well, maybe my kid and grandkid. But I think you see my point. You see me walking down the street. Some woman, oh, what a loser. Really? You want to see my bank account, babe? Do you? How many zeros would I like to show you? I don't fucking care. I do it for me. This is my life. I have one of them. Okay.
Encourage you to stay where you are. That's my issue with that movement only.
What movement are you talking about, Constantine? The incel movement?
I empathize with that.
Yeah, I mean, there's a
With what? What?
strong class dimension too, which is in Alex Lee Moyer made a very interesting documentary. I don't know if you've seen it, TFW, No GF, That Feeling When No Girlfriend, where she
The feeling with no girlfriend. Yeah.
she interviews some incels who are like big on online and or people associated with the movement. And you know, this is really a story about class. Like, these are often young men living in extraordinarily depressed and dispossessed areas who actually, yes,
maybe, yeah, I don't know,
trying to improve their lives through,
or maybe they're just some men that don't want to deal with this bullshit anymore. There's also that. I know it's easier to just call them losers.
Working out through, you know, laughing with their friends online and so on. But it's really, really difficult, right? When there's no jobs, there's like no hope. You're stuck in your, you know, the basement of your mother's house, and
yeah, it is. Yes,
it's a cliche, but you know that is a reality for millions of people, and it's like, I mean, I don't disagree.
Millions of women. I'm sorry, millions of men.
I agree with you that people have
not women
to take personal responsibility. And I think one of the problems with a certain leftist or fake leftist discourse is the idea that you can just blame the structures, you know, that you have no moral or individual agency, or that anyone who talks about individuals must be right wing. It's like, no, actually, you know, you can't keep blaming society for your problems.
Unless you're a feminist.
Yeah. The reason I feel comfortable saying it, because it sounds a little bit judgmental, but look, when I was 18, I was sleeping in a park.
Yeah. I slept in my car a few days. Sucked. Made it.
Right. So if I can sleep in a park and then still make something of myself, I'm not saying every single person is the same or everyone should be like me or anything like that. But if you find yourself in a difficult position, all I'm saying is, I'm not saying you will necessarily succeed. I'm just saying the only way out for a man is that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. There's no other way, boys. What is Polska getting all crazy? Hamster got me spun. Are you getting worked up, Polska? Are you drinking yet? All right. I can't wait to hear from you guys. You want to come in? Let's talk. Yeah, stop picking on Riggs. You evil bastard, you. Are you down at the bar with Clarice? Oh, I am a boomer. Oh, yeah, Brandon. What am I, 50? I'm almost 58. Yeah, definitely. I'm right actually on the borderline, I guess you could say. 64 was the last year of the boomers, and that's when I was born. So I guess I'm a Generation Xer, sort of, kind of. Read your text. Oh, you sent me a text? What am I supposed to do two things at once? Jesus. Let's see. Hold on. You expect a lot from me. Damn it. Hamster, read your comments and turn this cunt off. Oh. Color me bad. Hello, sir. How are you?
Hey, how you going?
It's all right. How's Australia?
We had a flood on Monday night, so.
Well, I hope you're all right. Everything good?
I'm okay. The water went underneath our house. Our house is a little bit off the ground. Lost probably about $30,000 worth of stuff.
Jesus, really? No kidding.
Yeah. You should see this town next to ours called Lismore. They went right under.
Let me.
I think they went to the third-story buildings.
Lismore flood. Okay.
Yeah, Lismore flood.
Lismore faces mammoth rebuild. Oh my goodness. Let's look here. Can you guys see that? Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah. Go away. Fine. Yeah. Holy shit.
Oh, you should see the downtown area.
Is there a video here? Oh, look at this.
Trying to find a. There's one on Facebook. Wait, I'll see if I can.
Why is the Guardian doing this to me? Well, just if you have a link, just shoot into the thing, and we'll go look.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Polska Bob is going to get all pissed off. What's the matter with you? Oh, now he's not here. Hamster got me spun up. All right. Yeah, if you have a link, let me see if I can find something else. So what was the cause of this? Like a hurricane or what was it?
No, it was just torrential rain. I put a link in. Yeah, I put a link in the chat, private chat thing. If you...
the other
yeah, I can put it. Yeah.
Where the hell am I going to get that? Wait, here it is. Oh, here it is.
Yeah,
I got it.
You got it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. From Scotty Brizzle. Okay, wait, can you guys see it? No. Okay, let me share it. Hold on. Just 1 second here. Let's see. Stop screen. Share. All right. There, you can see it now? Okay. Let me make it bigger. If I can.
This obviously looks incredibly devastating, but all of this is out of these shops. I must say my little chicken fillet glutes are definitely feeling it after these last couple of days of cleaning. Wow. We had a good downpour last night, so a bit of the mud washed away off the roads. But I think the main thing here is we obviously need help. I'm not talking about more hands on deck here in the community because we've got plenty of them. There's hundreds of people out here helping each other. But we need more help from our government. We know a lot of these buildings are damaged structurally. We know a lot of them are going to be condemned, knocked down. We need massive financial help right now, man. That's what I heard. We've got $1, $2, or $3 billion waiting to be spent on a natural disaster. It's supposed to be for the bushfires. You know, where's that money? I hear our Premier Dom Perrottet's going to be in town today. See what progress we make there.
Did he say Don Perrottet's? Is that what he said, Colin?
Yeah, probably just to make it fun of him.
Okay. That's your premier or whatever. Your leader.
Just of the state.
Oh, okay.
Like, how bad does it need to be? I think when you start running out of food, water, and fuel, pretty obvious. This is unbelievable.
Holy
this pile
shit.
towers over me. But in good news, there's an emergency farmers markets out at the showground today. So go check that out. Not to mention these guys at Stockpot, they're doing a big feast from 10 o'clock downtown again.
You know, that's the good thing, Colin Me Bad, is that, you know, people come together when this shit happens, right?
Yeah.
People serving food, people helping, you know, trying to get whatever they can.
Yeah. Most of these people do not have flood insurance because that costs $25,000 a year just for flood insurance.
$25,000 a year. Holy shit.
For Lismore. Yeah, because it floods a lot in Lismore. They had a levy, and I think the last flood was 2017, and this part here, what you're looking at, flooded, but it didn't make it to the second story, only made to the ground floor. So it's only been 5 years since it's been flooded.
Oh, my God. Yeah, I lived in a town that got a big flood. I think it was 2008. And the all the trash from the flood, we used to call it Mount Trashmore because it was like this huge mountain of garbage that we had to clean up from the whole. I mean, basically the whole downtown was gone. Right.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Like I said, most of these buildings probably stuck together because they're close together, sort of thing. But I've seen certain buildings where the whole side, the brick walls being taken out, and I think there's been shopping squares and that sort of thing. So it made it to the third floor of some buildings. So,
I mean, a lot of times you get this, you get flood water in here, it's going to fuck it up, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You get mold and you get bugs and all kinds of bad shit. It's terrible. Wow. So you're all right though.
Mostly. Yeah. Like I said, my place was okay, but next doors was it's like on the ground. It's not sort of raised. My place was raised about I don't know, 1.5 foot off the ground, but theirs straight on the ground, and the flood water went all the way through the house.
Jesus.
So yeah, they've probably lost about $200,000-$300,000 worth of stuff.
My goodness, that's crazy. Well, at least you're all right. You still have your life, so that's good. Anybody die or?
In Lismore, so far 4 people died.
Ugh.
They're missing. I think there's about 400 people still missing.
400 people?
Yeah, well, still not. No one's. You know how you ring up and report somebody's missing. So yeah, 400 people still haven't been accounted for. So whether that's because they've been cut off, because this is a sort of whole, what would you call it? The northern New South Wales and Queensland flooded as well. And roads are just wiped out. Bridges are gone. It took at least 2 days just to get a road where they could get food to us. And probably about 3 days to get food to Lismore. So because there's no roads left, like the bitumen's gone and the gravel underneath that's gone too. So it's just back down to the dirt for most of the roads around here.
Right. It's like you'd need a 4-wheel drive or something to.
Oh, even that I've seen 4-wheel drives get stuck in it and that sort of thing. So.
Oh, no kidding. Oh, geez.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me see if I can. Let's see. Let's get a map of Lismore, Australia. That's terrible. I'm sorry to hear that. That's awful.
Like I said, we got out of it better than some people in this town, and especially we got out of it better than what was in Lismore. This town, like, it hasn't flooded since I've been here, and I've been here for 40 years. And this flood's meant to be a 1 in 1,000 year flood.
Yeah, sometimes the 1 in 1,000 year floods happen more often, though. It's crazy.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, it's been almost raining every day of the of summer. Like, there hasn't been a day without rain, and so there's nowhere for the water to go anymore. It just sits on top of the soil and just gets washed straight into the river.
So is this normally? Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. Even now, we just had a storm here, and there was no water on top of our yard, but the storm was about 15 minutes. And now there's probably about 5 centimeters of water just sitting on top of the yard.
Is this normally the time of the year where you get a lot of rain, or?
Yeah, it is. Because like I said, around about the summertime we get rain, and into autumn.
Yeah, because it's backwards. Because we're going into spring here, so you're going into autumn, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's backwards compared to us, northern hemisphere. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, geez, I hope everything turns out.
It's just going to be a long, long way to go.
Did Two Tits come in and do anything for you, or what?
Who?
The premier or whatever, the president?
Not really. Just come in, have a look, and like they're sending out a lot of money for it.
Okay.
So disaster relief and that sort of thing. But like I said, it's just early days. It's only happened on Monday, so.
Wow. So just a couple, like a week. That's it.
Yep.
Yeah.
That there would have been up to the 2nd story building, probably even over the top. A lot of people were trapped because they thought it would never get as high as it did get. I think last flood there was 11 meters, and this one made 15 meters.
15 meters. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Let's see. That'd be 45 feet, roughly, in English, right?
Yeah.
English so. Imperial units, I guess.
I don't know.
That's it's about 3 feet per meter. Yeah.
Yeah. So all you see there was under. Like you may be able to see the roofs, and that's about it.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good thing you're okay, though. I mean, geez.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm the town over, and no one died here, but there's a few houses that just got water through it.
So when you say you lost a bunch of, like your car washed away, or what happened?
No, the sheds, like with tools and lawnmowers and whippersnippers and all that sort of thing. Like this, things that you usually have in a garden tool shed and a work tool shed.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. But again, neighbors and that, they lost furniture and that sort of thing. And sister lost a few things too. She has a caravan at the back, and she has a sort of annex part of it, and that was flooded, so she lost clothes and furniture as well. So.
Oh, Lotus, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, sister. Okay, yeah. That's too bad. She lives right around your area, I guess.
Oh, she lives in the backyard.
Oh, no kidding. You guys are right there. Okay.
She's right. White trash, caravan, like a trailer, like what we call.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. We call them caravans. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, do say hi to her. Tell her she should come on sometime.
Yeah, I have told her that.
Yeah. She probably's like, I don't want to talk to that asshole. Yeah. I understand. I get it.
She's on Discord all the time, I think.
Yeah, somebody was saying something about Discord the other day that didn't sound too good. I don't know. Did I miss something maybe?
I think they're controlling your platform behavior. Like if you do something bad off Discord, they'll ban you from Discord. I think that's how it goes.
Is this like this is like a regular gas station Liberty? Is that?
Yeah, like I said, there's a few of them.
I
don't know. I don't know if Liberty's everywhere, but
you have Burger King.
We call it Hungry Jack's where we are.
Oh, Hungry Jack. Okay, Burger King. Yeah, basically the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah. In Queensland, they call it Burger King.
So you can go there and get the Whopper and all that kind of crap. Yeah. Oh, you have Aldi. We have Aldi over here too.
Yep. That all went under too.
Yeah. Oh, it was underwater. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like I said, all this part here was underwater over the second story built.
Oh, even these houses here were underwater?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
See, they built that high because it's a floodplain sort of thing, but it even got over those roofs. So.
Jesus. Is it like a river floodplain or just?
Yeah, it's almost like a basin sort of thing where they are, and there's two rivers that meet. So it's a pretty bad place to have a town.
Have a town, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, here in St. Louis we have the Mississippi, which is the biggest river in the United States, and the Missouri River that all come together. There's a confluence here in St. Louis. So yeah, there's a lot of water that comes through here. And we also have earthquakes. It's crazy. Yeah. But you can see here, this is very American here, sir. Domino's and Subway. I mean, come on. Really?
Well, they're everywhere. They're in Japan too. So
what does this say? Mexican with a mission?
Maybe.
Oh my God. Okay.
That's just like a little food court. Oh, food.
Yeah, like a food thing or
yeah.
Subway. I mean, Jesus. I hope the Subways are better in Australia. They're terrible here. They're awful.
I think most food's better in Australia. So
I think you're right. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I had friends who went over to America and said, the food's a lot of it and fatty and sweet sort of thing.
We put sugar in everything here.
Yeah.
It's absolutely amazing. I mean, even in bread, and I think it was in Finland or somewhere they were saying that Subway sandwiches are really not sandwiches. They're like bread or cakes or something because there's so much sugar in them.
What is it? I think where I am, a bread roll. That's what the buns are. But a bun's really a sweet roll sort of thing. Like
Okay.
it's a roll if there's no sugar in it, but it's a bun if there is sugar in it. And McDonald's buns are almost sweet enough to be classed as confectionery.
I mean, even like ketchup. Ketchup. I'm sure you have ketchup in Australia.
Tomato sauce. That's what we call it.
Tomato sauce. Sure. Yeah. There's approximately 4 grams of sugar per serving, which is a teaspoon of sugar. So, okay. So here's one of the rivers you were talking about.
Yep.
Do you know what is this river?
Jeez, you got me. Well, you got the map there. I'm trying to remember it off my head.
Oh, come on, man! You're supposed to know this.
Yeah, I know. I only know the river that goes through my town. Okay.
All right. Well, let's look. We can do that. Let's see.
I'm sure if you say
there's 2 big rivers. Look at that.
Yeah, like I said, that's why it floods pretty well.
Yeah, like right in here would probably be a big problem. I would guess.
Yeah, and that's the middle of this the town center sort of thing. So
let's go in there. See. I mean, it looks nice. I mean, it looks very pleasant. Yeah.
Well, it's very green because it's very it's actually the most flooded city in Australia. Yeah.
Wow.
So this is where all the most floods happen in the one place sort of thing. So
wow. So there you go. You got 2. Well, you got Booney Creek here. Well, we got that. A Burry. Wow, you Australians, you don't even speak English. I'm just kidding. No, that's terrible. Let's go over here once. Let's look at the big water. Oh, that's pretty. Have you ever been over here?
Yeah. I think that's
nice. That's nice.
Lennox Head, yeah.
Oh, there's like a beach down here.
Oh, there's a beach almost everywhere.
Well, yeah, that's true.
We've probably got more beaches than any other country, so.
Well, that's yes. Smarty pants, yes. Actually, oddly, Key West, which is in Florida, the Keys. I don't know if you ever heard of them, but there's no beaches because it's the Straits of Florida. So there's not a lot of ocean action. So you don't really get sand. They actually have to bring in sand to make it a beach. So, but that's pleasant. That looks nice. I like that. So, I mean, where do all the young kids go to party and get stupid? Is that or some town, right? Over
here, I don't know, Byron Bay sometimes, or they go up to the Gold Coast.
Yeah, I've heard that. Byron Bay, is that what you said?
Yeah.
There's Flat Rock.
That's where Thor lives.
Thor?
Yeah, I know a guy who actually worked on his new house, so he met him. What's his name? I forget it. God damn, what's his name again? The guy who plays Thor.
I don't know. Who is that? One of those hulky guys, right?
Yeah.
Those big dudes. Oh wait, we can't. What is this? We're trying to look at the ocean here, guys. For crying out loud. Byron Bay. All right. There you go. If you want loose pussy, I guess you go here, right? I know I'm terrible.
Yeah, but most people just go up to Gold Coast.
I mean, this looks all right, though. I like these mountains over here. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's a nice place, apart from the people.
Well, yeah. The problem is there's people everywhere.
Yeah.
All right. Should we let Polska Bob in so he can show us how he's drunk? Go ahead, Polska.
Hey, Hamster. The weather just picked up here, and you see that dumpster in the middle of the screen right there?
Yeah. Oh, you got thunderstorms. Holy shit.
Yeah, that just got blown over from the left.
Wow. This audio is getting weird. You guys hear that?
Am I reverbing?
No. It's getting kind of crunchy. I don't know if that's me or...
No, that's because it's thunderstorming here too, so it's raining as well. So
yeah, and you're hearing the storm here too. So, but just as fast as it rolled in, Hamster, it's gonna be out of here in like 10 fucking minutes. That's how the weather is in Chicago.
Yeah, I know. I was there like last week.
When you coming back, by the way?
It's gonna be a couple weeks, I think, probably.
Okay, cool. Right around St. Patrick's Day.
Oh God, yeah. I suppose we could turn the river green down in Chicago.
We'll drink the town dry, Hamster, if you want to.
You know, I would love to. The problem is, you know, hey, excuse me, 1 second. Could somebody whack Mufo Subdued?
Oh, do we got a bot in the chat?
We got a bot. We got a bot. Yeah, if you could. Oh, can I do that here? Oh, I can. Oh, all right, you're done. Bye.
You don't want Hamster. I don't think you've wrenched up Riggs in your channel.
Riggs doesn't have a wrench.
He should have a wrench if he doesn't.
All right, hold on here. Hold on. So we got. I got to go back to the other place. I don't know why it doesn't let me do it on my own freaking thing, but okay, hold on.
Yeah, you got to run 2 devices when you're doing it.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. No, Riggs has a wrench.
Oh, it's on this channel. I thought it might have been on another channel.
Riggs is wrenched. He's good.
Okay.
Now, is color me bad? You got a wrench too, right?
Yeah, you got a wrench.
And you have a wrench too, Polska. So are you going down to visit whatever her name is?
Who's that?
The bartender.
Oh yeah, I'm at the bar right now.
No shit.
Yeah, I was smoking out in the back here.
You shouldn't smoke. It's bad for you. Don't you know?
Hamster, nobody likes a quitter, okay?
Actually, I had a puff from a cigarette the other day. And color me, I think your sister smoked. I don't know if she quit or not, but oh my God, it's fucking terrible.
All right, Hamster, I'll jump back in the chat, all right?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, great.
Oh, no, but all right. See you on the next smoke break.
There's a thunderstorm here in St. Louis? Fuck, I didn't know that.
Storming everywhere by the sounds of it.
Okay, well, let's look at the. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, I see it. Can you guys see that? No. All right, hold on. Oops. Let me share it. Let's see. Chrome tab. Radar. Here we go. All right. So you can see that, right? So here we are in St. Louis, and I guess we're getting similar weather to what you guys suffered down there in Australia. There, color me.
Yeah.
Probably not as bad. Not as bad, but yeah, you can see Polska Bob's up here in Chicago. So let's look at that. Oh yeah, yeah. I did not know we were getting a thunderstorm. That's crazy.
Must be storm season everywhere.
Yeah, well, it's weird because it's still kind of half winter here.
Yeah.
So this is a little bit unusual. We were supposed to get like snow next week. So, but yeah, you can see a line of thunderstorms. So it must be some kind of cold front or something coming through. But yeah, that looks pretty nasty. So, geez. Okay. I guess. I'm over here in the western part, but it looks like we had a thunderstorm go through. So,
do you get one every day where you are, or not? Like in summer?
No. If you're in Florida, you get one every day in the summer. Every day it rains about 4 o'clock. Yeah. But here, no, not really. It's humid. It's very hot and humid, but it doesn't rain as much as you would think. It's kind of weird. But yeah, just last week, if you watched that, some of those videos, like I was in here, this area, going up the highway, and there were snow and ice and all kinds of shit all over everything. And now we're getting summer weather. It's crazy. It is crazy. So, all right. Well, color, I think I'm going to check out. So you be well, you know. Okay. I don't know if there's some way we can, throw some money at you or whatever, or the Australia.
Well, I don't know. Like I said, I don't need money because there's other people who probably need it more than I do. But like I said, the government and some charities are starting to rally and get some money. So,
okay, good. Well, I'll try to put the link here. If somebody wants to give a buck or two to the folks in Australia who had all this big flood, please do. So, all right, sir. You take care. Thanks for coming.
Okay. See ya.
All right. Stay dry, sir.
You too.
All right. All right. Take care. All right, you guys. I'm out. See ya.